Yeah, his question was how is the Jewish religious? What the answer was? In 1 minute, we were standing in front of Mount Sinai, and then we accept the Torah. Kimu v'kiblu. Nasa v'nishma. We say, if alternative dvarecha chaver, what could be? Nation will be. Say yes. אבל העניין מרגיל יותר. More than this. You get a shock. How could be? I tell you something what made me more shock. A nation come out from Egypt with miracles. וואו, עניין מרגיל יותר. כי היו בני ישראל משובדים במצרים, was slave 600,000, רגלים מבין 20 שנה ועל המל, שנתתי נבור. מתייחסים ה-12 שבטים, 12 tribes. לא נמלט מהם איש, לא ברח על ארץ אחרת ולא נכנס ביניהם לאחרים. זה was waiting, מייחלים במועד אשר יד וזה פלמס, from the patriarchs, אלא יד אל אברהם, אבותם, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שהחלו מארץ כנען. וארץ כנען הייתה בעת ידי 7 אמות בתכלית הרוב והחזקה וההצלחה. ובני ישראל בתכלית הדלות והעינוי ביד פרעה. They say the Jewish nation was slave. It was under Pharaoh. Pharaoh was the owner and was very hard work. Nobody can go out from Egypt. The matter say, till then, nobody can run away from Israel.
Well, they had magic?
Not only magic, because there was also was a big wall.
Oh.
One was a prince, but he jumped out. I don't know if Moshe went from Egypt. Was a wall. But the closer we must go according to the gates. Could be they don't know the story that Moshe killed the Egypt policeman, but he killed him, I guess. So he can come out with permission in the beginning, because they know that they are like a son of by the power. Because Rashi brings what Ito was wondering, how could be that the whole nation come out from Egypt. Ad עכשיו, a slave not can run away from Egypt, and the whole nation come out together. They was waiting to the time what was permitted to the patriarch Abraham, Yitzchak ויעקב, שהנחילם את ארץ כנען. And ארץ כנען, a nation would come out like slaves to fight against countries what have military is not so simple. But that's what they say. וארץ כנען הייתה בין 7 אמות בתכלית הרוב והחזקה וההצלחה. Because מרגלים, the spices, what they say. כי חזק הוא ממנו, you don't can come because it's very strong nation out there. בני ישראל בתכלית הדלות והנה ביד פרעה was very down situation, the slave nation. הורג את בניהם שלא ירבו, והיוונתי כדי שידרן שלא ירבו. ושלח משה ואהרון עם חולשתם ועבדו נגד פרעה עם חזקתו באותות ומופתים. How started the religious baths. And Moshe and Aaron was the messenger from the nation to go to Paro, and they made the miracles באות חזקתו, באותות ומופתים ושינוי המנהגים. ולא יכול היה לסתר מהם ולא צוות לברע. You know the story. Chazal say, in the Pharaoh, in the gate, was lions. Was the lions, alive lions, don't let to come in the palace. When Moshe and Aaron came, they go after they like the dog would go after the owner. The lions come together with Moshe and Aaron together, like a dog would go after the owner. That was saying, לא יכול להיסתר מהם, he don't can hide himself וזה, ולא לצוות עליהם, I don't anything to say against זה. ולא נמנע עצמו מ10 מכות אשר חלו במצרים, אז כן, 10 מכות. במימי, מן זה ווטר, בארצם, מן זה פילד, באווירה, מן זה אר, בצמחי, מן זה פליין, בבהמתם, מן זה קטל, מן זה נמל, בגופם ונפשותם, שמת מהם ברגע אחד בחצות הלילה, היקר שבביתם וחביב להם, כל בחור. The first son was killed every proud man. אין בית אשר אין בו מת. זולתי בני ישראל, only but the Jews, nothing happened. כל המכות האלה היו באות בזרה, זה not from self. Before it, כל המכות say, כל המכות האלה, is not exactly. Because the king they don't warrant power before it. 2 makes was with Azara, with he warrant it, and the third makes was from himself, like killing. Also, killing. Also, few makes. Moshe don't tell power, that will be.
Right.
I don't know what he say, כל המכות האלה. Maybe because in the beginning he say will be.
Well, no, the first he would warn it, and then he would, and then he wouldn't. Then one came by surprise.
No, the second also he said.
First 2 he would, then he wouldn't. Then he would, then the third he would not.
Yes.
Right. So, hold on, let's see. So first it was the kinnim. He did not tell about the kinnim.
Don't tell about the kinnim.
Then he didn't tell.
He bring it.
Well, no, it lists here in the commentary. Well, it just lists all the plagues that happened. So I can tell that if first is blood and then frogs, then kinnim was the one he did not say.
Yeah,
then it was the wild animals, and the animals got sick, and then boils. The people would get the boils on them. Then it was the hail, the locust, and then darkness.
Darkness, yes.
Right.
What he say כל המכות האלה, I mean that he means because in the beginning he buried him.
Yeah.
Even in not every detail it was Azara before.
Right, he said like in Shemois, he says, let my people go. That's a warning.
Yes. He say also.
That's in the commentary.
The commentary says the same. כל המכות האלה היו באות באזהרה, בהתראה, ובמועד, come in the time when Moshe tells it to be, מסתלקות באזהרה, בהתראה. Also, the event, also when Moshe said. Why? כדי שיתברר כי הם בכוונה מאת אלוקה חב חבץ. So he make sure and clear that he בעת שיחפוץ. לא מצד הטבע ולא מצד הכוכבים, ולא במקרה. No, it's not, wasn't actually, not horoscope. There was belief. I don't know what to tell you about the horoscope. The Rambam say horoscope is nothing. In Gemara have a Shabbos, they say that have an impression. The stars can make a little impression, but En Mazal Israel, not but the Jew. But the Gentiles, they believe very much in the horoscope. If you know, in the United States, many presidents was take advice from the horoscope before they was decided something serious decision, and they ask the horoscope.
They also have like for each person like their month, like their birthday, like the month of their birthday, like it corresponds.
It's nothing. The Rambam, I believe the Rambam says. The Rambam says it's stupid because somebody believes this. Because the Torah prohibited it because it's nothing. He said if it was something serious, the Torah will permit it. But because it's nothing, the Torah doesn't let it.
No, but people that are born in certain months have like a certain personality. Like if you take like 5
We believe for a Jew, the horoscope don't say anything. Something, a little impression could be, because we see in the Gemara saying, it could be sometimes.
Like I've noticed like people that have like water signs or have like they have a certain things in common that other other months wouldn't have. And just from like my personal experience and
I do not believe in laws of nothing. No, what by Rishonim the belief? The word mazal, what is mazal? What is the translation of mazal? Abdesta Brigge Radak, is very interesting Radak would say. Mazal, what rains from heaven, Ashpa, your God from heaven was giving. From heaven, for the Lord giving, what He give you, your goal. Even so, in Mazal Israel, you can't to change your goal. If you pray or you have good deeds you made, you can't change your goal. It's a goal. Mazal means the goal. Reads Nazal, it says the sources of the word Mazal is not goal. Or you say, your
purpose?
More than your purpose. He says this is the instrument that you can work in your life. To be a rich man or strong man or opposite, this is the instrument to work with this in your life. So you can ask the Lord, give me better instruments. Make me not, like poor man is be hard to be, or with Hashem, give me more parnasa, you can ask him and he will change it. Sometimes he will change it. He give you another position, opportunity in another way. So we, in Mazal Israel, we say, the goal of the Jew, you can't change it with prayer, with tefillah. טוב, יסי, לא מצד הטבע, לא מצד הכוכבים, ולא במקרה, לא תקוסידנט. ואחר יצאו בני ישראל לדבר השם בלילה ההוא. Also, it's not right. In the night, the power gave the permission to go out, but when they went out, in the morning, they say we not have ganavim, robbers, what was hiding in the darkness. We go like free people go public, everybody know, and we don't run away like stealers, ganavim was stolen, the liar. I don't know what to say Balayla. What is the community of the word Balayla? Balayla is not, it wasn't the night, it wasn't the morning. The permission was given in the night.
Yeah, it doesn't really say anything about that.
ויצאו בני ישראל לדבר השם בלילה ההוא. Maybe because the permission was given in the night, he said they go out in the night. בעת שמתו בכוריהם, they went out from the slave, מעבדות פרעה, from slaves. והלכו דרך ים סוף, ומנהלם הוא לידי עמוד ענן ועמוד אש. הולכים לפניהם ומנהיגים אותם. The cloth was he shows the way. He was the guide. ונגידיהם וכהניהם, הוא was כהניהם, the prince, שני הזקנים הלקים, מוישה ואהרון. היו בעת שנתנבאו בני 80 שנה ויותר, he was old, 80 years and more, ועד העת לא היה להם מצוות, כמעט, till then only few מצוות. מורשה מן היחידים, tradition מידע ונוח. לא ביטלה משה, אלא הוסיף עליהם. משה only edit of the תתאים מצוות. ואחר כך הדף אחריהם פרעה, he want to kill the, הרדוף השיג החלק שלה להריק חביתו השם יודי. ולא נצטרכו את כלי מלחמה, they don't fight with weapon, ולא הם למדם מלחמה, they don't know how to fight. או what was, ביקע את הים, he split the sea, ועברו בתוכו וטיבע בו פרעה בחילו וישלחם הים מתים לעיני בני ישראל, והדבר הוא ביחד. So I say, the Jewish history of this, we base the whole faith, Jewish faith. אבותינו סיפרו לנו, we have heard it, was the father told, because he said we have Seder night. Why is Seder night so important? festival. And Baruch Hashem, till now, more than 90% of Israeli Jew here, they sit next to the table Seder night, Pesach night. They say the Sipur Yitzhak Mitzrayim. More than 90%. Don't know if United States the same.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
Here more than 90% they give the Seder. Because Rabbeinu Shalom he say, למען תזכור יום צאתך בארץ מצרים כל ימי חייך is not only commended, it is also a palmas. A palmas, למען תזכור, you will remember, you will mention. You're not will forget. At least in Eretz Yisrael, Baruch Hashem is not only commended. למען תזכור is not only commended, is also a palmas. A bunch of palmas we keep Pesach.
Yeah, but no, most Jews in the United States are untraditional. I mean, you have, what, a couple million conservative Jews, and then I think maybe, I don't know, I think maybe like 3 million Jews in the United States aren't religious at all, maybe, something like that.
Our people would not they eat bread also. Our not religious kibbutzim in the past, they was eating chometz also, but they was sitting with Pesach night. Because the Talmud with the Rabban Shalom tell us, the man Tisco, you will not forget what he came out to Egypt. This was give us the power to even the non-religious people to sit, say the night, and to talk about Egypt. Amar Kuzari, this now we agree. אמר הכוזרי, זה עניין אלוקי באמת, I agree with this. If you tell me this story, if the story is true, this is only something from heaven. This is, you don't come to mean that something but not from heaven. ומה שנתלה בו מן המצוות ראוי לקבלו. כי אין נכנס ספק בלב מחמתו ספק, לא מחשבים, not magic, not תרבולות, ולא מדמיונות, imagination. Why? אם נדמה להם מבקע ים ועבור בתוכו, ידומה להם הצלתם מן העבדות כמו דבר מדם. If this is imagination, so there was killed the power in the military with the Kajzet, with the Kajzet. וכחתם שלנו לשם אמר, זה עיקשות מהאפיקורסים. What he say here, עיקשות מהאפיקורסים. Why? I saw a movie. In the internet are a movie, 10 makot. 10 makot, and later, after this, you want to explain everything naturally. It don't come, I don't understand. Say not nothing, not was. No, they don't contain not was. The mothers believe it was, but they want to explain it naturally. I saw what they do. They took air, strong air, to make split water. But if the water will be split according to air, what will be? Like hurricane or something, what will be?
Well, the people
will fly in the waters. It's stupid. The explanation, what they want to say, that was like a tornado. If you know what is tornado, you're in the United States. A tornado.
Walking across.
No, I think what most people...
Why don't say the nothing, the was, not was?
No, that's what people say. They say that there were people called the Aparu, who were, they were in Egypt, and, actually the Hyksos, the Hyksos were people from the Near East. They invaded Egypt, they set up their own dynasty. Then later the Egyptians kicked them out. They kicked all the Hyksos out. Yes. And now the secular scholars say that after the Hyksos were expelled from Egypt, they wrote their own story of how it happened, and that was the Exodus story.
There's many opinions that say or to not to believe that was from the law. But yes, he say something like this that could be only was true and a big miracle.
Well, no, because there's a flaw in the argument here. Because the argument says, saying no one can dismiss them as magic, or illusion, or hallucination. That's not what people are saying. People say that it just never even happened. It's like this. It's just something that after the fact people made up.
No,
I
read many Picasso's, but nobody tells that it's only a legend. They don't say that it was a legend.
Yes, that's what my Jewish studies textbook in college said, that the Hyksos being expelled was probably the root of the Exodus myth. That's how it said.
But I saw many opinions. They say was, I don't know how to say this, when the water hours was in the sea.
Oh, the tide?
Like the moon.
Yeah, the tide, they call it.
How you call this?
Tide. They call it the tide. T-I-D-E.
Tide.
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 Yeah, in English that's
the Egypt don't know that the tide. Also, we don't know that not the Suez Canal, not in the Mediterranean Sea. It never was tide in the Middle East. We don't know something. Or they want to say hurricane, what you want to say, but they don't say this is a legend. Our people will say it's legend also, what you say. But too much people try to explain it initially. Why don't say nothing? It's a legend and finish. No.
What I don't understand about the whole story is, if Moshe was leading the Jews out of Egypt, right, towards Israel, why would he bring them to the sea?
Because the Lord forced him to go, because he wanted to punish Mitzrayim. Because Mitzrayim was all his children in the Nile. He wanted to punish them in water. He wanted to show midah keneged midah. What you will do, you will is the same. The Rebbeinu Shalom behavior by you. What you done, also Hillel. He saw how you say head of Gulgolet, head.
the head. He saw the
Head from a dead man. How do you say Gulgolet?
oh right in the
He saw
yeah
Gulgolet Safat Ne'amayim. He saw
in the river.
in the say because you throw people in the river, because you be killed in the river. Who killed you? It means also the same death. The Rebbeinu want to teach us that everything is according to judgment. If good, the judgment is to make you good. If the opposite is the judgment is not free the world. The world is watched. How you say everything be watched. If good, good. If opposite, opposite. Amar Chaver, say more than this. Don't mean that only one miracle was. Or he says Yavetz in this playbook. He say, כי גדול בעיניי נס קיום האומה יותר מניסי יציאת מצרים. Say the Jewish nation existing now is more bigger miracle than every miracle that was when they went, because the only miracle when they went out of Mitzrayim was temporary, only the time. But when you see the whole history later, this is more, because it's long miracle. Because many nations want to kill us completely.
Yeah, but that's all written, that all the punishment and exile that we have was all written.
Something what not was any other nation. It's only especially for us, and this shows that Rebbeinu Shalom watch us. The Jewish nation is this nation. I can't tell you what the Begin speech was. After when we make free the old city in Jerusalem, Begin spoke, what he say, the Roma, he say, Jerusalem never will be the name Jerusalem. You know, they give another name, Elena Capitolina, idol name for Jerusalem. And the point is, a Jew never will come in Jerusalem, and the Hebrew language never be said in Jerusalem. Now we say, we are in Jerusalem, we talk Lashon HaKodesh Hebrew. Who know the border of the Roman Empire now? Who know? Who spoke in the Roman language? Only the few people that time. And we are in Jerusalem, and we spoke in the Hebrew. No, was the promise us that not will be never. Now we are longer after the.
When the Romans invaded, weren't people speaking Aramaic at that time?
Speaking what?
Aramaic.
No.
Yeah, they were speaking Aramaic in Jerusalem when the Romans did that. Yeah.
No.
That was the language of people to speak, Aramaic.
No, not big. They were talking Hebrew also. But when they built the state, Israel came, made a nice caricature. How you say in English caricature?
Caricature.
Very nice caricature. The Jew nation come to the gate of Titus. You know what's the Titus gate?
The Arch of in Rome?
In Rome.
The
victory. The victory.
Yeah.
How you say this?
The Arch of Titus.
Arch of Titus?
Yeah.
Why is it Arch? But in Hebrew we recall this is the gate of Titus.
Arch is another word for, was it ark? Things that's like this.
House ball.
Yeah.
What they say? We take the lamp from, you know, the lamp is more bold in the other vessel of the big temple. We took the lamp and we go back to Israel, and the whole nation come after us. Why? Because you know what the symbol of the Medina.
Yes.
The menorah.
Which menorah?
The Bet Hamikdash.
No, Titus menorah. They took from the Arch of Titus. They say he took from Jerusalem to Romi, and we bring this back because this is the symbol of the country. Is the lamp of Titus. The lamp of Titus is not a temple because in the basis is if you do you have your Teudat Bayum. I will show you something. No, there's something very.
In the background, remember?
No, the menorah, the healthy Jew, and healthy idol.
Oh, the steps that it is on?
Here is a Jew, because you can't see the shekel. I will show you. You have no shekel. You have 10 agorot by you.
I don't think so.
I have no money.
I will give you 10 agorot. Look at the 10 agorot. Very important to see this. Look at the 10 agorot. This is a lamp. This is a real lamp. You see the basis? Here, the basis. You see the basis? So you know what is it? Here are dragon, idol.
Idols?
Idols. It's not a Jewish. This is because this is a Titus lamp. This is a Jewish. Could be a verse of me that was broken. In the last the half of the lamp, and they made for a Roman lamp, because this is what means, if you understand better, when you mix Jewish and idol, what come out from this?
Christianity.
Christianity, this is not far from the Vatican. Interesting the story.
Yeah.
Look, it's a very nice early story. The Jewish lamp is on the 10 agorot. This is from the coin of Maccabee. This is from the coin of Maccabee. This is a Jewish lamp. The same, the candles is the same, but the basis is idol basis. So this is every part from the Jewish nation you can see Hashgacha Pratit. Also for the menorah, the Medina menorah is also you can learn a good lesson. טוב. יסי, גם אלה אין בהם מתחרה. אמר מחבר, אחרי זה, שעמדו, there wasn't a desert. A nation to be in a desert without water, as food, how could exist? This is also a big miracle. אין זרע, הוריד להם לחם, נברא יום יום מלבד השבת. הגיב לזמן, אכלו 40 שנה. 40 years. אמר הכוזרי, גם אלה הם בהם מקרה, this also you don't can push away. Something what was 40 years to 600,000 people, and also the families, 600,000 איש הנביאים אליהם, ורק 6 ימים, every day in the business days, was come the man, יסלק ביום השבת. אם כן, חובה לקבל השבת, משעין לקבל. From this, by himself, you know what is Shabbos. Avir said more than this. He said, from where we know that our Shabbos, from the man. Man don't come Shabbos, only 6 days. But Rabbi Shimshon Feiler just say something very interesting. Very simple, but very good. He say, why Shabbos is a witness as the Lord made the world. Shabbat is rest. כי שש, what is saying in the Kiddush? כי שש יום ממסע השם את השמיים ואת הארץ. Why is the witness of doing or to build? There's a witness of rest, of vacation, or not to do. This is what is his question.
You rest because it shows that Hashem...
But no, he said כי ששת יום is a witness that the Lord made the 6-day world. Where is the witness here?
Well, I'm not sure I understand the question. You're saying, why is the fact...
When we rest, we have a...
Oh, because we're resting for what happened on the 7th day.
No,
as a witness.
We rest.
Oh, no, but it's a witness for the first 6 days.
Yes.
But the rest was on the 7th day.
This is a good be a witness of rest, not of work.
Right.
It says something very simple and very deep. From one side it's very simple, the other side is deep. It says so. If Cholile, the world was created for himself, why from the first Shabbos till now we don't have any new law of nature? You can send missiles, satellites for 8 years. You know the satellites to the Mars went 8 years. Or you can make the counting that it will be the same law of the nature law after 8 years, because they're not changed. If Cholile, the world was created for himself, why not come news? Only the same world. This is why, because in the 6th day was created, Eve was created for himself, not 6 days. It's every minute was another creature. Shabbos is also witness of the 6-day world, not only of the rest. You understand what he say over here?
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple what he say, but very good. He say, in Cholile, the world was created for himself. Why we don't see any other creatures? Not any creatures, other creatures.
Well, people do. I mean, if you say creatures, you mean?
New nature creatures.
Oh, wait. You mean new laws of nature?
No, like gravitation, another gravitation.
Right. Okay.
Not any law. The nature law you can make till you send the satellite till Mars because you know the whole nature law. Why don't scare maybe after 1 year will be changed? Or you can make a program for 8 years. You know the satellite that it came to the Mars was 8 years in the spice. It came to the... How could be that you sure that the same law what you work according to this will be this tomorrow?
David Hume says it's a matter of custom. He says that we were used to certain things, so we figure, why would it change? Well, there's no reason to think it's going to change.
If of itself became, why not come tomorrow and something new?
Why would it? Just because it happened once, why are you going to assume that it happens again?
No, Rabbi Hirsch is very right. He say if Cholile for himself was creation, why not another creation? The same creation was before 5,000 till 772. Till now, the same law of the nature, not any something new. Because from the first Shabbos till now, he says the biggest Shabbos, from the first Shabbos till here, show us.
There are lots of new things.
What?
There are lots of new things, like Chomer and maybe I misunderstand.
No, he's saying everything still works according to the same principles by which they would have
The same
worked.
principles all the time. Why?
So like
If something comes from himself, why not come a new principle?
Well, why would it? You're assuming that something would. If it happened, okay, fine, the Big Bang happens, and the constant, degrees of things...
No, what to say,
are
they
there.
say the Big Bang made the law. Also, this was a part of the creation.
Right, but I'm saying that why would you assume
No,
that? Why would it just be...
It's
even
very,
if it happened-
very,
even
very
if you
logical.
say it only just happened, why is there reason to assume it'll be any different? There's no reason to assume. Even if it only just happened because it happened that way, and that's just the way it is. It doesn't have to change.
No, very logical.
Plus, now there's even the scientists who have the
The
multiverse.
scientists are now
So maybe
based,
there are universes.
the
where
science
things like
base
that.
now is nothing will be changed. The same law what was yesterday will be tomorrow also. The sun was shining,
Why should
was
it
shining
be
in the
that
morning.
It
will
doesn't.
shine
What Rav
also
says is
tomorrow.
not good. What Rav says is not good because there's no reason to assume it'll change. But scientists even say that there are many universes, and that means there's a universe where I have a blue beard instead of a brown beard, and all these weird things, and every possibility exists. And of course, that's what they call the multiverse theory. I personally don't believe in it, but scientists do say it.
Why would you?
It's not
why
logic.
would you believe in it?
Complete not logic.
Yeah, but there's no evidence.
Why would it be logical for there to be another universe?
You don't. The scientists sure that tomorrow will be the same.
I think if there's another
The same
universe,
principle that
I don't think God would have made it possible for either of us to find each other.
No, this is, it will be a change, it's a miracle, but the blood made specially. Like for us, they split the sea, give Temakes Mitzrayim. This is specially miracles, they come out from the nature. But in the nature, you sure that tomorrow will be sun, shining the sun tomorrow? You will be sure in this?
No.
What?
No, you're not sure of it.
No, you're not right. Everybody sure. The
Yeah, I
scientists.
mean, that's what goes
The
on.
scientists-
No, that's just what we're used to. That's exactly the example that David Hume gives in his...
If you're gonna come and tell me the sun's not gonna shine tomorrow,
You're
you're
not
gonna
gonna-
have like
Right.
really good proof.
But why do
Back
we
you up.
believe? Because it's just what we're used to, that's all. We're
Because
used
it happens.
If I told you the sun's not gonna shine tomorrow, would you have any reason to believe me?
That's what I'm saying. We go by it because it's what we're used to.
Right.
Because that's what happens. You
Yeah,
go
right.
by what happens because that's what
Right, we
happens.
go by what happens.
Yeah,
So
'cause
there's
that's
no
what
reason,
happens.
so what I'm saying is, there's no reason to disbelieve, we're used to it. Now, we're used to it, so we're not gonna say it's gonna be different because it's... what
Why
we're
we
used to.
know that tomorrow will be shining the sun? Because we know the Lord made it. Chok natan velo yavo. You say every morning from Psalm, the Pesukah de Zimro. Chok natan velo yavo. He made law, nature law, but don't change the nature law. Lo yavo. You can see from this the law.
What about when the scientists theorize that in black holes, the laws of reality no longer apply?
Enough. But אמר חבר, what says the rabbi, השבת, not only he accept the Shabbat, he say we must accept the Shabbat because it was in the desert, the man. But the חבר say no, more than this, what I tell you about in the name of Rabbi Shimon Fadish. השבת מוזר עליו מזה ומבריאת העולם, בשש ימי בראשית. וממה שאני עתיד לזכרו. והוא שהעם, ממה שהאמינו במה שבא בו משה אחר המופתים האלה, נשאר בנפשותם ספק איך ידבר אלוקים ידם. Even the soul of miracle but the something was by the doubt. How could be that the Lord will talk this human being? איך ידבר אלוקים באדם? כדי שלא תישאר התחלת התורה מעצה המחשבה, מחמת אדם באחר יחבר עזר אותיות אלוקים, מפני שהיה רחוק הדיבור ביניהם וזולת אדם בעבור של דיבור גשמי. You say, why we get this present? Not until we come to Mount Sinai, because people was the doubt, how could be so the Lord, so spirit, the Lord, and have contact with so materialistic body. הצעה השם להסיר הספק מליבתם, we want to remove the doubt from the heart, ציווה אותם להתקדש הקדושה הצפונה והגביה, he told them to prepare themselves, ושם הדיבור הנחוץ בה, ושם הדבר הנחוץ בה, what he tells them to prepare themselves, רשות מן האנשים, זימון לשמוע דברי אלוקים, יתקדש שם, to prepare themselves, ונזדמן למדרג הנבואה, זה became in a level of prophecy. אף לשמוע דברי אלוקים פנים בפנים. והיה זה אחר 3 ימים בהקדמות אותות גדולות. The Torah was giving in many big miracles. אותות גדולות, קולות, voice, or high voice, פרקים, דנדר, lighting, דנדרס, אש שסרבה את הר סיני. ונשארה אש ההיא 40 יום, רואים אותה, רואים את משה בא בתוכה ויוצא. בסור משה come in the fire. שמע העם דיבור צח ועשה דבר. We heard the 10 commandments. What is the 10 commandments? Why 10 commandments? Why not more? הם אימות התורה והשושם. This is the basis of the Torah. אחד מהם מצוות שבת. One of the commandments is Shabbos. כבר קדמה מצוותו. אם הרדת אמר, even was giving the commandment before בתורה. ואילו 10 הדברים לא קיבלה מאמר מאנשים יחידים ולא מנביאים. The Torah was giving not by single people, not for prophet, not for single people. כי אם מאת האלוקים נתנו. אבל לא היה בהם כוח כמשה לראות הדבר הגדול ההוא. והאמין העם מן העם מאוד כמשה, to give the Torah, the whole Torah, to give every day for the whole nation, it was too high level for them. So there was sure that Moshe is the messenger, he will get it and he will teach us. כי משה מדובר בדבר התחלתו מאת הבורא, לא קדמה למשה במחשבה, לא עצה. שלא תהיה נבואה, the prophecy, what they believe the prophecy? All human behavior prophecy, the philosophy, what they believe? The Rambam have also a little.
Right, it says in Moed Nevuchim 2:32.
Yeah, he debates with the Rambam. The Rambam there, the soul by himself, if you affirm your soul, you can become a prophet. You be tzaddik and your character is good. You prepare yourself to be prophecy. But they say not so. Prophecy comes from heaven inside. Like Shmuel. You know the story of Shmuel, the prophet Shmuel. He was laying the next tent in Shiloh, and he heard a voice, Shmuel, Shmuel. Somebody called him. In the beginning, he means that Eli called him. שלא קדמה למשה במחשבה לא יצא שלא תהיה נבואה כאשר חשבו הפילוסופים מנפש יזדחכו במחשבותיה ותדבק בשכל הפועל הנקרא רוח הקודש או בגבריאל וישכילהו. ואפשר שידמה לו בעת בחלום או בעת שינה וקיצה שאיש מדבר עמו שומע דבריו בנפשו ולא means against what Muhammad said. What Muhammad said? Angel Gabriel, he gave him. He said it was a dream. רואה אותו במחשבתו ולא בעיניו. ואז אמר כי הבורא דיבר בו. באז was something else. He was saying with open eyes, we saw the whole situation what was in Mount Sinai. שמו אל הזרועות המאוד הגדול. Everything was annulled. There was sure that saw in the eyes. ומה שנברא אל הדיבור האלוקי ונבטא באלוקי, שחקק 10 הדיברות האלה משני לוחות אבנים יקרות, also he gave us 2 board, ונתן אותם למשה, ראו אותו מכתב אלוקי כאשר שמעו אותו דיבור אלוקי. So this was also the Gemara say you can read from both, of every side the same. Was not dict, what you say in stone?
Carved. It was carved in. It was engraved.
Grave. The grave was from every side the same. To see this miracle of the boat, of the boat.
Right, that's what it says in the beginning of Megillah about the Samech.
Yes. Some of the mem.
Mem, too, and Mem, yeah.
But the Gemara say more than this. For every side you can read it. עשה להם משה במצוות האלוקים אהרון, הקים להם המשכן הידוע עם בית דייתם, ונשאר זה בין ישראל כל ימי הנבואה כ-900 שנה. 900 years was the temple exist. That means the אהרון, the ark of the bow. עד שמרו העם ונגנז אהרון ועבר להם לבוכדנצר והגנז. till the first exile. חזר להם לבוכדנצר והגנז.
You want to do one more, do number 88?
Okay, only this paragraph.
Yeah, because
This paragraph we need to read, because the conclusion.
Yeah.
אמר הכוזרי, מי ששומע דבריכם, somebody here for you, אלוקים דיבר עם אמונכם וכתב לכם לכל דולה זה, הדין עמו שיחס עליכם דעת הגשמה. אטומפיזם, יוסי חלילה. גם אתם אנשמכם, בת, אדון כאן, to להשמכם, to make, how you say להשמכם, not guilty, אשמה, to make,
Dispute?
no, אשמה is to say something not true.
Well, yeah, no, it's saying...
Because you saw in your eyes, what can I do?
Yes, you cannot...
If you will tell...
No, it says here, it would seem that you could not condemn such a person because no one can dispute the great physical revelations of God that you just mentioned.
Yes, but you can also say it wasn't because you are not you alone as the witness, the whole nation was a witness.
Mm-hmm.
Because Yeshayahu will say, Atem Eda, you are the witness. The Jewish nation is the witness for the Lord. So here we will finish this. Tomorrow we start
89.
The next
Yeah.
of Moses.
Okay.
He's till now is about giving the Torah in public, in much miracle. This make clear that it was given from him.